Hey everyone, so I'm back in my friend's woodland cutting up some sweet chestnut and splitting it ready for shingles and the other side of the pitch roof. And in the last video I don't think I explained well enough why I split them in quarters. I had quite a few people ask why. This is the reason. It's because we have this pith here, this piece here we don't want in. If we cut them in big pieces, just in half, or split them just in half, we end up with the pith in the middle of it, and the pith will split, and we'll end up with a split down the middle shingle, and probably a roof leak. And then, if you have a look, the shingle that comes off of this will be here, will be that one there. And if you have a look, that what comes off of it, we won't have this pith in here, this curved bit, this will be gone. And then we'll have straight grain all the way through that shingle. And because that grain is straight all the way through that shingle, it will contract and expand at the same rate, and as it does it, it won't try and cup like that. If the grain is curved, it will cup or bow inwards. And so when we cut them in a wedge, they end up being basically quarter sawn or quarter split, the pith out, and we get the perfect straight grain through the shingle. And that is the ultimate way of making a shingle, because of the way the grain sits and how they'll expand and contract, and they won't crack down the middle basically. Yeah, thought I'd just explain that quickly. That's why. A bit more wasteful, but it works. So I'm back from my friend's place. So today's job is to get all these pieces of chestnut that I got from there split down. Yeah, I just want to say I'm not going there just to get these. So I have to go there anyway quite often at the moment. So yeah, because I knew I was going to have to go back and forward a bit, I decided I could design the roof around this timber. And you know, having this timber, which is on the ground anyway, it's just going to rot, and turning it into something that otherwise I would have to buy some kind of product. You know, I see it as it's kind of offsetting a bit of my travels. I do most of my travels on veg oil anyway, so yeah, but that's why I'm going back and forward and getting it. If it wasn't for the fact I was going there anyway, I wouldn't do that, because it wouldn't be efficient to drive wood back and forward, you know, 200 miles or so. But yeah, trying to get between 8 and 10 pieces out of each bit. If I do, I should be getting pretty close to having enough then. And I have to say, it is a joy to split these. Might have to elevate them a bit more so I get a bit of less strain on my back. So yeah, as I explained, doing them in the quarters, so we end up with a quarter sawn grain, and that's much better than having grain curves, so we don't get that bowing in the middle or splitting through the pith. I do this one, I'm going to get something else to raise this up a bit so I'm not bent over, because I'm going to be doing, oh look, stuff like that's a bit annoying, so I'm going to lose that corner now. That's just a natural split that was in the wood. For those that would be two quite small ones now. But it's two shingles nonetheless. A bit annoying because I can almost get two out of that, but just not quite. Never mind, I'm going to get through these, and yeah, we'll try and do about 500 today, so it's going to be a long day. Right, it is the next day, and we've got everything split. So this is so far waste. I'm going to go back through it, see if I can get some small ones for the very edges out of it before I put this in the firewood. Yeah, that was a long day and a sore arm after that. Yeah, right, sort this out, then move on to the shave horse and shaving them all down. Always working, aren't you, girl? Always working. Just roughly trimming off the sapwood and the edges, just to save myself a bit of work. at the shave horse. They've still got to get squared up on the shave horse, and you know, most of the work, it just saves me removing all that wood really. Use the electricity to do it instead of my shoulders. Right, morning everyone. So weather's definitely turned. It's definitely winter, but it's sort of dry today, although it was really wet yesterday. So you get back up on that roof, get all these roof tiles done. I've managed to make them all. I've been sat under that porch making them for the last week basically, and it's been a bit of a drag, but yeah, I've been really busy. I've been doing those, I've been doing hydroelectric surveys, I've been learning how to use 3D modelling software, Fusion I'm using. I've been designing turbines, and generally I've put in about 100 hours learning Fusion, so I'm getting the hang of it now. But now I really need to get up on that roof, get it finished, because I've got a lot of work to do up there that needs to get done relatively soon. So that's what we're doing today. Some nails, tool belt, need a nice hammer. What should we have? Let's have that. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, gonna get set up, get up there, get all these roof tiles fitted. Alright, got my tools sorted out, so first thing I need to do is load up the tractor bucket and get the tiles up there. Also, it's got really wet now, so I need to make some walkways up there, because otherwise I'm just going to churn up the turf, which is freshly laid, and then it will just die up there, just turn to slop. So yeah, I need to put down some like wooden walkways. Right, let's do that, get to work. Oh, sitting on nails. This hasn't been started in a while. See how it goes. It's got at least 50% veg oil in it, so it doesn't like starting in the mornings. Right, I am finally ready to actually do a bit of work. So first thing that I need is this like kicker board. It just stops the first row from kicking up the row behind it. Just needs to be slightly bigger. Get that in. Actually finally ready to start fitting these. So let's go. These get a little nail and hammer. A bit too deep that hole, but just do that so they don't split. Better. pretty annoying. I can't use the quick shot features on my drone that sort of does the following stuff, records you without you controlling it, because my phone's too slow, it just crashes it. So now I need a new phone. Spirals, this stuff, when you start getting into trying to get really good quality videos and that, it sort of spirals, and you just need more and more different stuff. Yeah, need to not mess around with it too much at the moment, and I need to get this done. So just a bit of a recap of what we need to do. So last time I managed to get most of this side done, but then I added the overhangs on the edges, so I need to fill in those overhangs and just get that side there done a little bit. So there's about 20 or 30 to put in over there, and then obviously I need to get this whole other side done. I've made a lot of shingles, about 400, so I'm hoping that is going to be enough to do this whole thing then. And then we need to put some kind of a ridge capping in the middle, and I'll probably use a bit of the leftover roof liner in the middle, and then some kind of ridge cap over the top. Yeah, let's get to work. Yeah, getting somewhere now today, which is good. So yeah, the reason you need so many of these and why this takes so long is because you only ever move up by about a third of the shingle each time, because every point needs to overlap the last. So each one's got to say, my next one that comes has got to overlap the tops of these and this nail joint, so the next one needs to come and sit over all of that, so any water that gets through doesn't get to nails, and it doesn't get to the back of one of these, it overlaps the tops of them. So you've always got, you only ever, like I say, you only ever move up this much even when the tile is that long. So that's why it takes a massive quantity of these things. Right, I need to find one that's going to make it to the end of there now. Need a big one. Almost, I've got a few left over there, and then that was the tractor bucket filled up. It's actually quite remarkable how many you need. And talking of how many you need, I don't reckon I've got enough again, but we'll be further along and closer to having it done. If I was to ever do a really big roof, I think I'd saw them on the sawmill. I thought, oh no, I'd do a nice split for this roof because it's quite small. But I tell you what, it's still taking a long time, like a seriously long time. But you know, it is all natural, and you know, in many ways I prefer this to like the turf roofing, because although the turf roofing blends in lovely, looks really natural, there's a lot of plastic involved with it. So I think I am going to move to do more with shingles for roofing, for the barn and for the future house, rather than the turf. So I say the turf blends the buildings in lovely, but these look nice too, and these are a lot less impact because all the rubbers and plastics and stuff with the turf. Yeah, carry on, I'll keep going. Right, so I got most of one section done, literally 2 pieces short. That was that entire tractor bucket full of shingles, about 150 or something I think now, with the overhangs. So yeah, but go and get another tractor bucket. I think I can get another section done today, a bit of lunch and then we'll carry on. Get the drone out, I need to charge it though. Alright, I'm on section number 2 of the day, it's getting on a bit. The sun's starting to go down. I'll keep going until it's dark anyway. Been struggling to get motivation to get out here recently. I think it's a combination of just the length of time I've been doing it, feeling quite tired, and the change of weather, you know, not getting a lot of sun. And I've just been struggling to get the motivation to get up here and do this really. So I'm quite happy that I've got some done today. I'm not actually lacking in drive or motivation. I really want to be in here making hydroelectric turbines. I've just done a lot of this sort of work this year, and now because the end is in sight with it, and I've got all these nice jobs lined up and all this, I've been doing all this planning for these turbines. It feels so close, but just so far away still. So I just need to push on with it. But yeah, I'll get there eventually. Right, it is the next day. I've been up on the roof already and I've done the third section. So now I just need to finish the little bit that's left in that corner. You can see the light coming through there, and the sides, but I haven't got a lot of tiles left. It's going to be so close. So I've got that lot there and a few up on the roof. Oh, it's going to be so close. I think I might just have enough to do it, but yeah, we'll see. I'm going to collect a lathe and a mill on, when is it? Tuesday. Lathe's going there and the mill goes in the wall there. So I need to get the cob done there as well, so I can put them up against the wall so I don't have to move them twice because they're big machines. Yeah, so I'm a bit worried about that. It's a bit early to be getting them, but I'm just too excited to start getting tools in here. And I'm just going to keep them covered up and oiled and stuff. But we're close now, and I'm going to start getting tools and machines. Right, so I got the 3 sides done. I'll get the drone out once it's all done, show you it finished. Yeah, it's all going quite well. So now I've just got to repair, because this side wasn't done, I was able to go up to the new overhangs that I added, no problem. But the other sides, you know, I added this overhang, and this side's not quite finished yet, but I've just had to knock a few tiles off just so I can stagger, and then I'm starting to join in and add on this overhang, and then we should be nice and watertight then. So yeah, just got to sort of try and get these done before I run out of different sizes of tiles, because I need to sort of find the right sizes to fit in these gaps. There we go, that's going to just about go in there. Yeah. I want them nice and tight because they're green, so chances are they're going to shrink. Right, so now sort of a bit difficult getting your head around it, so that needs something to bridge that, and then something to bridge that. Yeah, that's right, that's easy enough. Right, so does that bridge it? Bigger than that maybe. Hey puss. She hangs out with me while I'm working in the day, don't you, girl? Are you coming to be on camera? ones I had to pull out. I had to split them to get them out, and therefore I've used that split as a stagger, if that makes sense. A little bit too big. Yeah, I just got to do this end and the other end. I've got to add the overhang and do about 30 tiles along there, and we're done. I think I've almost got enough tiles. If you know, I might actually have enough. But it's going to be close. It's going to go in there. That one will do it. There we go. And the nail's already in it. Use that. Okay. Right now. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you messing about on my roof? Is there any mice? Is there mice? What is it? Go on. What is it? What is it? What is it? She's a mad cat. Oh dear. The old rain's coming in. Oh, we're gonna get rained on, puss. We're gonna get rained on, girl. Oh dear, I've forgot my drill now as well. What do I do? Drill. There it is. Drill. Oh. Yeah. Go inside, girl. You've got to be an idiot to be out here. Right, I got them all done, so I got the ends repaired. So I had to stagger them back, as you saw. I've done this side as well. See how these original ones, the first ones I did, are blending in nicely now, greying up. You can see the ones I've just added to repair. Even got a few spares, so tomorrow, hopefully the weather's okay, I'm going to put those spares in between the windows. So I don't have enough tiles to do the ridge in shingles, but that's okay. I'll figure something else out for that will look nice. I'm just pleased that I've got enough now, and that's after tomorrow that'll be completely watertight. That's a relief. So yeah, it's raining and windy out, so I'm not going to get the drone out. Hopefully the weather's a bit better tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. But yeah, that's given me a bit of a rejuvenated my motivation a little bit, having that done. Well, a few little tidy up jobs tomorrow, it'll be done, and then I'm going to get in and insulate it underneath, and then it's back to doing cob. Right, we'll finish it off tomorrow. Right, on the roof again. So we've got right moody weather today. The sun's currently out, but I can see the rain coming in the distance. And it's 40-mile-an-hour gusts of wind, so, and this is slippery. Right, which one went here? That looks right. Packs that off a bit. Doesn't solve that, but we'll sort that out later. This is just to bring the level up for now. Man, the wind's pretty bad. Just cut some off cuts of the roof liner up, and pull them hopefully across the roof, hopefully without it blowing away. gonna blow away, isn't it? Oh man! Right, okay, I'm gonna need to figure something out for that. Right, I'm about to get rained on big time. I can see it coming in the distance. I'm going to get that on, weight it down, and then shelter for a bit. Oh dear, little break in the rain, but it's just starting again. I got that rubber on, I'll show you. Squeezed it down next to the windows with some batten. So now, these walkway boards I've been using, I'm going to use those to form a waterproof ridge. Obviously they won't be completely waterproof, but the rubber's underneath it. And yes, I'm getting screwed down. But yeah, the rain's coming in again. Right, unfortunately, we have to leave this here for now because I haven't got any more of this timber. I've got some more of this larch coming soon, 30 ton of it in fact, for the mill, but I haven't got any at the moment, so I'll have to mill 4 more pieces. So I need to join this bit, and then I want to do another staggered joint, and then maybe even another staggered joint overlapping each other, and then that will cap the ridge. But for now, that is watertight. So yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it at that. I can't get the drone out because it's just chucking it down, as you can see by the fact that I look like a drowned rat. But yeah, try and give you a better view of it. Right, I'm gonna get off this roof, get dry. But yeah, pretty big success, I reckon. Roof is now watertight. Still some details to do. I still need to trim this liner off. Still need to just finish off that cap in there. But yeah, it's watertight. There'll be no leaks in there. So I went in and got dry, and the rain stopped for long enough for me to get the drone out. So I thought I'd give you just a few aerial shots. Excuse the insulation boards that are resting up against the place. In fact, some of them are blown over. They were protecting the exposed parts of the plaster while it was setting. But yeah, it's a pretty big relief to have that done. It's a very repetitive task. I think there's about 800 shingles there. They're all hand split and hand shaved down on the shave horse, so it was a significant amount of work, but I mean, it looks fantastic. It's a little bit of a shame I couldn't quite finish that ridge, but I've got this more timber coming, and I'll get that finished once I get some timber milled up. And there's still some bags of gravel up there. There's still the roof liner needs to be trimmed over the edges, and there's still that patch in the middle that needs turf in once I've put the window in to add the extra support. Yeah, it really is coming along, and all I need now is some doors and windows and some few details and the cob, and we're ready to start using this building. So anyway, that's going to be the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.